Greetings there, YouTube. Brady back northbound on Highway 31 today. Technically day 2 at the new job. Technically day 1 employed at the new job. But technically not day 1. We've had a little bit of an incident with the other truck that I'm supposed to have, so the load I was meant to depart the border with on Monday didn't happen. So again, something a little bit different in this one. We're in a big K200. We've got half a load of very familiar looking mulch on the back that we used to bring back down from Canberra, and going up to Hume to Albury and then up the Olympic Highway to Wagga Wagga. We're going to drop this load. There's about 15, 16 pallets of mulch on here. We're taking to Wagga Bunnings, the old arch nemesis of the channel, Bunnings. I've always been told Bunnings Albury is the worst place to go into and deliver. We're going to test that today. I hear Wagga's not too bad. It's drive in, drive out. You don't have to turn around at the back of the store. It's just a matter of being able to get in there and not having to wait. It is a Monday. We do have holidays on still, so I don't know how busy it's going to be. I'm sorry, we just got a stock truck coming out here. I need to get used to the position of this vehicle on the road as well. We're not too bad. I might just shut that cruise off and pull back in behind him. Here's an another empty 200, so he's going to be just as fast and nimble as I am, even though he's a double. Get back on this highway. Oh, people must be following me thinking this bloke's drunk. So, anyway, it is just a simple Bunnings drop in this one. We're only going up the road to Wagga. The interstate stuff hasn't started yet. So anyway, I'll film as much as I can. We're coming back empty, so there's not going to be a lot, but a little something different. Delivering to Bunnings in a different truck, different company. So let's keep progressing northbound on Highway 31 to the Olympic and up to Wagga. both lanes here. Not that we probably need to, but oh, get in there. Apologies again for the limited camera angles and that in the video. Once I get in the truck and get set up, I'll be able to do some more. Bit of farm gear. I don't know if this is the actual entrance into Bunnings. This car's going to be in the way. Tiny little street to turn into. It's not much different to get into Bunnings Aubrey. Up it, come on, up it, you're in a Mustang. Ah, chicken. The big green warehouse itself. One thing I'm not looking forward to is undoing and rolling all these straps up. I do have a strap roller upper, but I didn't bring it. I was half expecting to be in a rigid with the curtains on. Unlike Bunnings Aubrey, this one's a drive in one end and out the other. Now, he's probably not meant to be parked there, so this might be a bit tight. Line markers. Plus side, I'm not seeing a line up of trucks yet, so our longest delay here might only be the packing straps up. And, we're going to just nudge the footpath there, the gutter. It definitely looks a lot tighter than what Aubrey is. Seatbelt off. Apparently, unlike Aubrey as well, everything's unloaded right here. It's a tight squeeze. Come on, trailer, come around. I just got in there. I'm going to park about here. Should give them access to both my sides. Might move the truck over a little bit actually. So
So I don't know what's going to happen here with filming this, because obviously I haven't got a roof, I haven't got mezzanines or anything to put the camera on, so I might just leave it going here. Alright, well, that took about an hour and a half. I thought it was going to be quicker, but it wasn't. And it's going to be a lot longer yet, because I've got 2 trucks lined up behind me. And I've got 16 straps to roll up, so they all got thrown in the toolbox. Just so I can get out of here and get out of their way, I'll go up around the corner here to the parking bay and grab some lunch because I'm starving. And yeah, roll all these straps up. I think four stayed on for the return Loscombe pallets. He didn't stack it real good, but yeah, anyway, typical rookie mistake, forgot to hit the record button. I had the GoPro set up at the window to film some of that unloading, but didn't hit the record button, so we've only got the 2 bits of video I filmed on my phone. Luckily I took that, otherwise you'd have nothing. But we got here just after 12, it took us about 2 hours to get here, so we're about 2 hours from home. What is it? 20 to 2 now, so I'll be home a bit after 4. Nice little 6-hour day. Get used to another truck, a different type of truck. Possibly the truck I'm going to spend at least the next week in anyway, until something happens. I don't know. I met me new trailer today that I'll get to tow, but I still haven't met me truck yet. Which, a day before departing on an adventure across Australia, I was kind of hoping to have it on the weekend and put all my stuff and maybe a fridge in it and deck it out a bit to make it more livable. Better put my seatbelt on before we get out on the main road. So, funnily enough, those that have been watching the channel for a little while might notice what area of Wagga we're in. The locals might know what area of Wagga we're in. And the fact that the depot for my former employer is only just down the road there. We're going that way, so they're going. I must say, one plus for this truck is I don't have an annoying, the typical annoying Kenworth indicator alarm. I must say, it's coming back to me. What was that? Four, maybe 5 gear changes? Not a single quingle or a grind. I do have one strap that's got a twist in it too that I'll have to loosen off and apart from that one, you normally get one going down. Yeah, I've got one strap there, I've got to take a twist out of it. I must say, there's something for having a taut liner on and having some of your indiscretions hidden behind a curtain. get that with the flat top. She's all out in the open for everyone to see. It's probably a sad thing, I don't know, but I didn't have to spend, but I spent about 2 hours on the weekend going through the NHVR load restraint guide just to familiarise myself with what the current laws are, because again, long-term viewers of the show or the channel would have noticed, and I did get commented on a few times, that we don't use a lot of straps with those load restraint curtains. Something I'm kind of missing now, but anyway. And there's just a bit of a refresh. A lot of the stuff I've seen there, nothing's changed over the years. When in doubt, throw an extra strap on it. Most cube loads have a double strap like these. The mulch I had on were double strapped. I've left double straps on for the Loscums for the return, just as a just that's 2 more straps I don't have to wind up. They probably should have 2 straps over them as well, even though they're not heavy. They are prone to moving around. Get up here in the shade. Aubrey bound. I'll take you out of the truck too and show you what I've done on the back once I've got everything wound up. Wanted to throw out, I think there's 5 or 6 straps on the passenger seat here too, or the floor. Another one up further, but we'll take this one. Just make sure there's no big potholes here we're going to fall in. Shady spot, shady spot. Walk about there somewhere. We'll get out and do up some straps. Half an hour later, I'm not leaving home without my strap winder operator again. Jeeves. That's where the fatigue issues are, not driving. Winding this shit up. Like, how am I supposed to hang on to a beer when I get home? Oh, are we? So that's that done. This forearm pump is extreme. That down. Get a look at the trailer, maybe. I just had a phone call or message from work asking how far away I was. Someone's waiting for this truck, so obviously not going to have this truck tomorrow. Someone's going to be there to pick it up.
incessantly noisy Kenworths.
What is that?
Steering column shuttering. Coming this way. They're a very ornate design inside the Kenworth bunks. Funny, all the history and stuff I look back on for the human trucking in that, and I've never actually researched why the cabin's buttoned, but that's what viewers are for. Down the comments, let me have it. After the abuse, fill me in why. I'd gone back and I've looked at scrolls in paintwork and that, but yeah, I haven't gone back and had a look into buttons in bunks. So I definitely know Volvo don't do it. I can't recall Mac. Well, the older Macs were just steel. A lot of your old European trucks were just steel. So maybe it's just a Kenworth thing, trying to make that price tag look a little bit more worth it, or having a bit of a better interior than the competition. But anyway, so we're on the hurry up. We're going to express back to Albury, and we'll drop this trailer. Probably have to throw these pallets off, and yeah. That'll be the end of the day. Find out what's happening tomorrow and what's going to be happening in the next video for you lovely people to see. While I've got this opportunity, I just want to send out a very special thank you to the members, to the channel Offsiders. When I learnt I was leaving the previous company that shall not be mentioned, I had a members video there, and I said to the members, look, that's probably going to be it. I'm going to cancel the membership area. We'll stop doing videos for the Offsiders Roadhouse, and thanks for your support and everything. I'll give you a week and I'll start shutting things down. Well, had some very, very, very special comments from some of those members, or from most of the members, whether they commented on no or not, but a lot of the messages were, no, we're going to keep on supporting the channel through Christmas while you're unemployed, and wait and see what the new year brings if you end up going back into a truck, or if you go and do something else. And at the time we had 40 paid members, and only 3 left by New Year's, at 2 weeks after I made that video, and people were saying, no, keep with it. That only had 3 people pull the pin, and I haven't looked to see who they were, but that's fine. I've always said if you don't find enjoyment through the extra content, you don't have to be a channel member. But just the support, what? I'm bleeding my heart out here. Truck, stop beeping. Yeah, just the support from members. It was emotional support. There will be financial support at the end of the month when that money comes through. It's not instantaneous or immediate, but I know I throw the thank you up at the start of every video, but I just want to say it here again. We hit 9,000 views for that last video. That was not expected, and this one's probably going to get 500 views, but yeah, if there's ever a time to go down and hit that join button and join the channel, because essentially I'm doing this because of the channel. I've had a couple of other job opportunities. They would see me going off onto a farm, or back to the abattoirs, or back to more steady free, but more relaxing employment anyway. But that, of course, would come with a fairly substantial cut in pay. And I'll probably have to sell a couple of toys to live that lifestyle, but I wouldn't have to deal with the daily struggles of the highway. But that's not happening now. We're sticking with it. We're about to go essentially Australia-wide. All I've been told about this next load is it's probably going to be up the east coast somewhere. That could be up to Sydney, that could be up to Brisbane. With all the higher stuff we've been carting so far, that could even be up to Cairns, up to the flood-affected areas up at Tully and Innisfail and that. So that would be quite a first trip if we get there. But it's probably going to be to a Kotire in Sydney, straight into the fire. I do know I have to go back to Melbourne and pick up the freight that's going up there, so yeah. 2021 K200, I haven't done much of a walk around it. It's a K200, it's like Land Cruiser. Every tradie's got one. Every truck, most truckies have probably got at least one 200 in the fleet somewhere. They're just noisy, but just an all-rounder. You get, and it's not a big bunk version, but you essentially got your biggest sleeping and driver area of any other truck. This is this would be more space than the Volvo. It's definitely a wider bunk than the Volvo. Plus you got more cab forward from the bunk that the Volvo had too. Minus the hump, the engine hump in the floor, where the Volvo you had essentially a flat cabin all the way across. This you got a little bit of a hump, which is better than the old 104s and the 100s, and that had the big hump up here. But because it's a 200, because it's cab over, fairly firm gear stick, so definitely getting some exercise in the left hand. What we got? 960,000 Ks, so she's close to the mill. If I have a look at it, considering the Volvo I was in was the same Ks, I reckon this is the second time around. Either that or Kenworth's staying power isn't getting as good as it used to be. Just the way little elastics over compartments are sagging, and this seat's completely ruined. I think the last bloke that drove this must have been a fairly big dude, because the seat's pretty much snafu'd. That mattress looks like it's been slept in a lot. But it is the steed that will fulfill our purpose for the day. It just needs to get me home now, and that's what we're going to do. I'll film a little bit on the way home, and I'll be back to end the video shortly.
home of the world's first header. A few more on display over there. Not far from Dave of Old Rigs Down Under. Fantastic channel. Go and check it out if you aren't already a subscriber of his. You should be. What's wrong with you? Oh really? I'll just overtaken a 50 zone, shall we? D10, nice. Oh. Terrible section of road for here. They've patched it that many times. Also prone to going underwater through here as well, hence the drainage. But we are back in Colcan. Another big cropping and farm town. Bedford parked over there. Oh, yeah, rightio, I hear you. We might have another winning radio here. I haven't heard a decent, clear conversation on that all day. We might have another one that's bloody playing up on us. Also pretty prone through here for radar and speed cameras, so I'd love to see that Y62 parked on the side of the road with a police officer issuing a ticket, but it doesn't look like it's going to be today. Rail district in the middle of town. Really looking good up that way at the school. They're not the best to see out of. Although that S10 was a lot worse. Well, it's S10, the 610. Didn't have as much space between the mirror and the A-pillar there to see what was coming. Bit of a tricky little curve there too, you can get caught up on if you're not careful. Yuck. We are on the side of the Melbourne to Sydney train line here as well. Nice looking little camp area down there. Pity it's on a bit of a icky looking creek. Oh well, you'll have to let me know how the camera on the head went. Going to need to try a couple of different camera angles if we're going to keep this exciting. And yeah, because I haven't got too many places inside the cab to mount a camera. One law-abiding citizen to slow the whole show up. But we are about to come off the Olympic Highway back on to Highway 31 for the final part of our journey. Get back on here amongst the big boys. To go, good buddy. Well, that's going to do it for this trip. At the end of the day, it's what most people around here would call a local run. So, a local run up the Wagga and back to drop off at Bunnings Wagga some mulch. Not something I expected to be doing in this job, but anyway. Nice to have a bit of shade in the awning up there at Bunnings, unlike the one in Albury, especially this time of year. But you can probably hear the whistling. This door seal is absolutely rooted. Sounds like the window's not all the way up, but anyway, we won't bloat this out much longer. It's probably a good thing I didn't film unloading, otherwise the videos probably would have been an hour longer, but anyway. So, this will be the end of, probably the end of this format of start the day, do a run, finish the day. If I'm going into, going away from home and spending the week out in the truck, I don't know how I'm going to put that to camera at the moment. Obviously, if I just filmed for a week and had that as a video, one, it'd be 2 hours long,
and two, if I'm covering the same sort of area, you're going to be seeing a lot of the same thing over and over again. So we might just do it every couple of days. I can't upload the videos until I get home anyway, unless they start getting great views and I can put Starlink in the truck, so upload it on the road. But well, it's all way down the line anyway. We won't worry about that yet, because apart from last week, the videos haven't been going gangbusters. But it is a new phase, a new journey. The journey of Aussie trucking on Highway 31 has come to an end. Why was he on the brakes? Oh, phone camera, that'd be why. Quick, hide your phones, hide your phones. So yeah, sorry. The series, Aussie Trucking on Highway 31 series, is coming to an end. We're about to start a new series, trucking across Australia, trucking adventures. I don't know. I won't work it out until the next video when I work out where we're going and what we're doing. So, trucking across Australia, I reckon we might name it. But there'll be more information on that in the next video. Again, to the members, thank you for all your support. Obviously there's no members content, extra members content at the moment, because everything I'm filming is getting put to camera and out to the masses. So once we get on the road, we can start working on some members content again from the Roadhouse. But until then, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Brad, perhaps for the last time, venturing up Highway 31, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.